Hello everyone, in this video we will look at how to install Postman on Ubuntu 24.04. Postman is a popular API development and testing platform used by developers and DevOps teams to design, test, document, and manage APIs. It provides a user-friendly interface and a suite of tools to streamline API management tasks. That said, let's now explore how to install Postman on Ubuntu 24.04. So to get started, ensure you have an instance of Ubuntu 24.04, and as you can see on your screen, this is what you have. Also ensure you have a sudo user configured. Alright. Now there are two methods of installing Postman on Ubuntu 24.04. You can install it using Snap or using Flatpak packages. And with that, we are going to explore each of these methods in turn. So in the next section, we are going to see how to install Postman using Snap. In this section, we'll look at how to install Postman using Snap. Now, Snap is a universal package format and distribution system developed by Canonical, which is a parent company for Ubuntu. Snap packages are designed to be self-contained, implying that they include all the necessary dependencies for an application to run, and this makes them compatible with various Linux distributions without needing specific adaptations for each one of them. So the first step is to ensure that the package index is up to date, and to do that, simply run the command sudo apt update and hit enter. So this refreshes the local cache, as you can see, and we are done. Now the next step is to ensure that Snap is already installed on your system. So for Ubuntu 24.04, Snap comes already installed, and you can check its version by running the command snap version like that and hit enter. So as you can see on the screen, we are running Snap version 2.70. Now with that out of the way, the next step is to install Postman using Snap, and to do so, run the command sudo snap install Postman and hit enter. So this will install the Postman Snap package, and this is what you'll see on your screen. And finally, the installation of Postman is now complete. Now this took quite some time in my case. Now once the installation is complete, let's now verify the installation of Postman. All right, so you can use the application manager. So you can come over here to the bottom left corner and click on the show apps icon here, and then on the search bar simply type Postman, and as you can see, you get the icon already displayed here. So what you're gonna do is simply click on this icon, and as you can see, you're presented with this interface. So as you can see, you are requested or required to sign in with your work email. You can also create a free account or login in case you have login credentials. All right. Also, you can continue without an account. So for now, I'm just going to click continue without an account, and this is what you get. So from here, you can just configure your settings. All right, so for example, you can choose to open lightweight API client. Okay, and this is what you get. So from here, you can now start testing your APIs. So that's one way of installing Postman, and as you can see, we have successfully done it by installing the Snap package. Now in the next section, I'm going to demonstrate how to install Postman using Flatpak packages. So stay tuned and see you in the next section. The other way of installing Postman on Ubuntu is using Flatpak packages. Now Flatpak is an open source framework for developing and distributing applications across multiple Linux distributions. And flat applications are primarily obtained from Flathub, which is a central repository for Flatpak packages. So before we proceed, the first step is to ensure Flatpak is installed on your system. And to do so, simply run the command sudo apt install Flatpak like that and hit enter. So as you can see, the installation of Flatpak is underway. So here I'm going to press Y on the keyboard and hit enter to continue with the installation. And just like that, the installation of Flatpak is complete. Let's now check the Flatpak version installed. So I'm going to run the command Flatpak version and hit enter. So as you can see, we have installed Flatpak version 1.14.6. All right. Now with Flatpak installed, the next step is to add the Flathub repository, and we need to do so that you can download the Postman Flatpak package. So to do so, I'm going to copy this command here and paste it on the terminal. So this will install the Flathub repository. So I'm going to hit enter, and this is what you're going to see on your screen. So here you'll be prompted to authenticate. So I'm going to do exactly that. All right, so we have successfully added the Flathub repository. Now with that out of the way, the next step is to install Postman. Now I'm going to copy this command here and paste it on the terminal. So this will install the Postman Flatpak package from Flathub repository. So here I'm going to hit enter. So here you'll be required to give permissions whether to install it. So here I'm going to type Y on the keyboard and hit enter. So you'll get this information here. All right. So to proceed, once again, type Y on the keyboard and hit enter. And there you go. The installation of Postman is now complete. So now what you're going to do is we're going to verify the installation. So once again, head over to the left bottom corner in the show apps icon, and here on the search bar type for Postman. Okay, so once again you can launch it, and this is what you'll get. So guys, we have successfully installed Postman using the Snap package as well as the Flatpak package. All right. So now in the next section, we are going to demonstrate how you can test a simple API. All right. So see you in the next section. With Postman now installed, the next step will be to test a simple public API. And for this example, we'll be using the Postman's Echo service. All right. So now the first step is to launch Postman. So once again, come here and select Postman. And this will launch the interface as you can see on your screen. Okay. So now from this section, you can see we have this URL bar. All right. So before anything else, make sure you select your nature of request. So here we are going to create a GET request, and for the URL we are going to use the Postman's Echo service or the Echo URL. So I'm going to copy this URL here and I'm going to paste it in the URL bar. Okay, like that. So this is a URL that simply returns what we give it. All right. So now what you're going to do, just click on send. Okay. So as you can see, the request is being sent, and down below you get a response in JSON format. So this is what you get here. All right. So we're going to be a little bit creative. So here I'm going to provide a few arguments. So as you can see in the second line here, we do not have any arguments. So here I'm going to provide a few arguments. Okay. So for example, I'm going to say name is equals to cherry, and then I'm going to give it another value, say platform is equals to Postman, like that. Then now I'm going to click on send, and as you can see now we have two arguments listed. So here we have name is equals to cherry and platform is equals to Postman. So this confirms that Postman is working as intended, and from now you can go ahead and test your APIs. So in the next section, we are going to see how to uninstall Postman. So see you in the next section. In this last section, we are going to see how to uninstall Postman from Ubuntu 24.04. So we have looked at two installation ways. We have looked at how to install Postman using Snap and using Flatpak. Now to remove Postman using Snap, run the command sudo snap remove Postman and hit enter. So this is what you'll see on your terminal. So the uninstallation is underway, so just give it a few seconds, and as you can see here, you get a notification that Postman has been removed. All right, so to remove the Flathub package, you need to run this command here. So I'm going to copy this and paste it on the terminal and hit enter. So this will remove the Flathub package. So here I'm going to type Y on the keyboard and hit enter, and as you can see here, the uninstallation is complete. All right, so that's it guys for this video lecture. And in this video lecture, we looked at 2 ways of installing Postman on Ubuntu 24.04. We also went a step further to test a publicly available API, and finally we wound up by uninstalling Postman. So that's it guys for this lecture. In case you found this insightful, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to get more of these Linux tutorials. So from us, it's goodbye and see you in the next lecture.